What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video, man. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man, and I share prison stories, mind you. Today, it's a little different, man. This is not a prison story. This is not the regular, man. This was actually something that I seen happen while I was traversing through the town, man. I seen somebody get unalive, bro. It was real crazy. Somebody lost their 3 points. It was a Sunday, man. I was traversing. I was leaving from my aunt, from this house where I'm at now, going towards where I stayed in Spanish Town. So it's a little distance, bro. It's probably like an hour away. But it's Sunday. There was no traffic on the road. So anyway, man, I walked into the town or whatever, and they be having these coaster buses that be going route to route. Usually these buses will leave from like Old Albert to like Kingston, but they'll stop. They'll be Old Albert to Kingston via Spanish Town. They'll go actually through Spanish Town, and that's what's actually coming off to take a taxi to go back where I'm going. So anyway, man, I go out there, I see a bus. I jump in the bus or whatever, sitting down or whatever. The bus probably like halfway full, man. So, they got the conductor and they got the dudes that be loading the bus. They call him the loader man. So he was yelling, man, Spanish Town, Kingston, Spanish Town, Town, Spanish Town, downtown. He yelling like that. He letting people know, like, man, the bus is ready. The whole time he doing that, the driver, he pressing the gas. You know what I'm saying? Like he ready to go. Man, he was doing that like 10, 15 minutes, bro. Just doing that. I guess he telling people like he waiting to go, but he actually wasn't leaving. But anyway, man, we finally pulled off, bro. The bus was loaded. Now, majority of these people in the bus was people that was going to church. It was Sunday, man. This is Jamaica. A lot of people go to church. A lot of people go to worship the Lord. Anyways, this girl came and sat beside me, man. She had a keyboard or whatever, and she was in her church attire or whatever. Anyway, I struck a conversation with her. I was asking her, like, what she played. She played a keyboard, and she was like, yeah, she played a keyboard. She telling me she on her way to church or whatever, and she had gave me her YouTube and stuff to look her up and check her videos out and stuff. And I tell her, like, yeah, man, I'll check it out or whatever. And, we was just having regular conversation, and she would ask me about my life. Now, I usually just don't get up and share my life story with people, but I feel somewhat comfortable sharing it with this female, bro. I was letting her know stuff that I went through and stuff like that. And she would ask me, she was like, man, I love to pray for you, feel me? This is another thing. I don't like to let a lot of people, especially strangers or whatever, pray for me or whatever. But anyways, I told her it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I felt the energy. The energy was real cool. So anyways, bro, she sat there in the bus, and while the bus was driving, bro, she held on to my hand and she just went to praying. And I closed my eyes or whatever. Boop, boop, boop. The prayer was good, and we about halfway through the journey, man. Like I said, ain't no traffic on the road. It's Sunday. We halfway through the journey. It's a lady. She got up in the bus and she started sharing the word. Now, you usually see this sometime when you take public transportation in Jamaica. You'll see people get on the bus and they'll share the word of God, bro. She was there reciting different Bible scriptures, just letting people know how good God it is and what God has done for her, and try to inspire other people to take the same route that she took or whatever. And it was good, bro. I usually listen to him, bro, because I'm smart enough to know when somebody's BSing and when somebody's not BSing. And a lot of time people will use religion to do a lot of BS or just to get money and stuff like that. But she was genuine, bro. She was older. She looked like she real good in church or whatever. So anyway, bro, we pulling up into Spanish Town. We got to get off the bypass or whatever. We driving through a lot of rough neighborhoods, bro, just to get into the town, because the town is surrounded by a lot of ghetto, a lot of unprivileged neighborhoods, bro. So we drive through these places, pulling up to the town, bro. Now, where my bus stop is, where I'm going to come off, is like smack in the middle of the town, and it usually be other buses there loaded. But on the straightaway to get to the town center, bro, it was a little traffic because, it's a lot of taxis. That's probably like one of the only ways for like buses and taxis to actually enter into the town center. You got other ways, but that is the designated route for the bus and taxis. The police be out there regulating stuff. If they drive other routes and stuff, they'll give them ticket, because this is what is on their road license. They can't take no other routes. So anyway, bro, I'm sitting in traffic or whatever, but I could see where I'm about to get off. You know what I'm saying? But it's taking a little time. So the conductor on the bus, this is the dude who collect the bus fare. So he's like, who I come on for Spanish Town? Who I come on for Spanish Town? Have a fare ready, have a fare ready. $200, $200, $200. So I pull my $200 out. Mind you, $200, that's like $1.50 or $1.25 USD. So I pull my 200 out. I'm ready. I done got up out my seat, standing in the bus, holding on to the rail like this. People waiting, boom, you know, the bus rocking or whatever. We reach to the bus stop. So I'm telling the female I was talking to, I was like, man, enjoy the rest of your journey. And when you reach your church, make sure you pray for me again. And she was like, will do. And she was like, make sure you check out my videos and stuff like that. I tell her, good, man, nice meeting you, whatever. Boom. Got off the bus, getting off the bus, I paid my fare. Boom. While I'm paying my fare, boom, I go to walking right across the street. It's a Texaco gas station, like smack across the street. On this side where the bus is at, it's like 3-4 buses, bro. Some of these buses is going downtown Kingston. Mind the bus I'm in, it's going downtown Kingston too. Half of the people that was left in the bus, half of them came off doing Spanish Town, and half was still going to Kingston. Mind you, got other buses right here that's going to Kingston. But usually out here where the buses be, the police don't let them park there. So once I seen all those buses there, I knew that it really wasn't no police right there, bro. And let me tell you something, bro. 95% of the time I'm pulling up out here, bro, it's always police posted, because a lot of these buses and taxis, they be unruly, bro. Listen, bro, they'll stop the whole road, bro, just to get a load and go where they going. So police got to be out there to regulate stuff. So boom, I get off the bus, bro. Boom, I cross the road. It's a Texaco gas station over here. I go, boom, I cross the road. I cross the road, bro. Probably like 10 seconds later, bro, I heard boom, 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 boom. I hear like 4 rounds let off. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, bro, you see people start in sheer panic, bro. People started running. You see feet behind you, bro. It's people selling stuff on the side of the road. You know this is Jamaica, bro. You got people who selling clothes on the side of the road, people who selling snacks, people selling juices, people selling all type of stuff, bro. Fruits, all type of stuff, bro. And a lot of these be like females, especially older females. Bro, everybody started running. So by the time I look back like this, after I hear the 4 rounds let off, I look back this. When I look back, bro, listen, bro, this is probably like 15 feet away from me. I seen a dude standing over a dude, bro. He done put like 4 more inside the dude. So I'm like, boom, my brain click. I'm like, what you waiting on? What you waiting on to run? You know what I'm saying? Boom, I take off running. I'm running to where I got to go take my taxi. You feel me? Now, where I got to take my taxi, it's probably like 50 feet away from there, bro. I gotta walk all the way down here and go around the corner like that to where all the taxis be at, to where I'm going. You feel me? So when everybody running, I turn around and I see that, bro. Boom, I take off running. You know me, bro. I'm a track star. You know what I'm saying? I used to run track back in high school. I'm real fast. But by then, they'll pick my feet up in my hands and ran with them. Boom. I'm running around the taxi stand. So you hear people screaming, bro. Like I tell you, bro, it's Sunday morning, bro. It's like 10:30 in the morning, bro. Sunday morning, bro. So you know it's a lot of people going to church, a lot of people doing this, people coming out to get stuff to cook their Sunday dinner. So you hear people screaming, people screaming all type of stuff. Boom. I run around to the taxi stand, bro. When I run around to the taxi stand, everybody like, man, some people like, what happened? Bro, it's people running away from what's going on, bro. And it's people running towards it, just trying to see. I remember hearing this lady like, who they killed? Who them killed? Who them killed around that? And she running towards the shooting. I don't know what she had going on, bro. I'm going the other way. So anyways, I seen one of the cab that I know that be going to my neighborhood, bro. And I know the dude too. Boom. Bro, I ran straight to his car, bro. While I fly out the door like this, try to go in the back seat. By the time I go in the back seat, bro, it's this big old lady, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know she was right behind me, bro. She was moving. She was right behind me. By the time I go like this, I couldn't even get in the car good, bro. Bro, she just threw her whole self in the car. Boom, her whole body. I'm talking about sent me over into the other seat. I'm like, dang, lady. But I was like, okay, cool. I could understand there's some stuff going on in the town. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get in the cab. Boom. So by the time I get in the cab, I went looking. I'm paranoid. I'm like, man, what the heck? Man, ain't no way this just happened, bro. Mind you, this is my second time seeing somebody being unalive, bro. Boom. So I'm like, oh, man, ain't no way. I'm in the taxi, so the driver, he's standing outside. He like, yo, what going on there, sir? So man, I say, yo, so somebody just get dashed. I just tell him that somebody lost their 3 points. So he's shaking his head. He's like, man, it's always something going on in this town. He's like, yo, I'm tired of that Tony, and I'm tired of that Tony. It's something I'm going. So by the time he said that, bro, boom, here come police and a whole bunch of soldiers, bro, went running where I'm at. Boom, they went running around there. Boom, boom, boom. Mind you, behind the taxi stand over here, it's another neighborhood all the way over here that's called what's that? Top Banks? Yeah, Top Banks. That's what they call that neighborhood all the way over here. You got a train track though that separates it. You feel me? You could look over there, you see zinc fences. There's a lot of houses built up too, but you know this is the ghetto. You know what it is. This is the hood. So instantly police running over there. You feel me? But when I seen dude goddamn stand over dude after he had finished, he had ran straight. You feel me? He ran straight. I had went this way. You feel me? But if I go this way and I go back, it's a back way around here that all connect around here in the train track. So he had went down there. But it was a whole bunch of soldiers, bro, running around there. Boom. So you heard a female, she was like, ain't nobody run around there. Nobody to run around there. So nobody to run around there. So over there, so them run. Over there, so them run. Boom. The soldiers, they ain't trying to hear that, bro. They running. Rifle in hand and everything. I remember it was a dude walking, bro. I'm looking through the window of the taxi. It's a dude walking. Bro, that man just going about his own business, bro. He had a hoodie on. I guess they said, dude that did the Unalive, and he had a hoodie on too. But they had 2 different color hoodies on. Bro had a black hoodie on. He just going about his business, bro. He got a bag in his hand like he just went shopping to go cook his Sunday dinner, bro. Boom. The soldiers, they don't tackle that man to the ground. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So everybody like, man, people started defending him ASAP. Like, man, that man just left here. He just left here. He just bought this. He just bought that. That man ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm talking about, bro, it's like 2 minutes, bro, after the shooting happened. They out there and tack a buddy to the floor. Bro, they done slap this man in handcuffs, bro. You see how crazy it is and how easy it is to get locked up. This man ain't had nothing to do with what's going on. This man going about his own business, bro. He just got free picked, bro. They free picked him. Boom. Boom, they thought a Jeep came around there ASAP, bro. They threw that man in the Jeep. And I'm like, man, I'm telling the driver, I'm like, bro, listen, man, it's time to go, bro. It's time to go. So he's like, man, I'm trying to get one more. He's like 3 people in the back of the car and 1 in the front. He's trying to fit 4 in the back. I'm like, look, bro, I paid the other fare, bro. You know what I'm saying? I paid the other fare. So he's like, you pay? I was like, yeah, I paid the other fare. Come on, man. I'm trying to get out of town, bro. You want to see all this crazy mess going on, bro? That is crazy, bro. Jamaica be wild, but don't get me wrong, though, when I say this, bro. Stuff happens everywhere, bro. Stuff happens in Jamaica too, but you gotta understand, most of these dudes that be getting unalive and stuff be happening, they be involved in stuff, bro. It be a lot of turf war going on. It be a lot of politics going on with a lot of things. So it's a reason for stuff. I ain't gonna say it's not no valid reason, but they know why they being unalive. They know why they getting fired after and all type of stuff like that. They be knowing what they got going on, bro. People ain't just going around just unaliving random people like that, bro. When you put yourself in a certain position, bro, for stuff to happen to you, you got to accept it, bro. You got to be ready for it, bro. That's why I just try to live my life the right way, bro. I don't try to be involved with none of that crazy stuff, bro. Because guess what? I done gave most of my time away, bro. My younger days, my whole 20s, bro, I spent in chain gang. You feel me? I'm trying to live my life right now. And if I go get involved in all this crazy stuff, bro, I'm going to be hiding from the police and I'm going to be hiding from dudes that's trying to unalive me. So that's why I continue to tell y'all, man, do the right thing so you ain't got to keep watching out like this. I'm already paranoid, bro. I can't get no more paranoid than this. You feel me? Yeah, but that was crazy, man. That's one of the craziest things I've seen since I've been back in Jamaica, though, man. I'm going to share some more stories about other stuff that I see, man. But I appreciate y'all checking out the channel, man. A lot of love and a lot of respect, man.